get your foot in the door.
In Texas, you have the best resources I've seen.
Oh, you went to UT? Oh, do you know Lisa Tobias? Oh, you did this, and did you do a project? And
Texas is far and away known as a school that's going to have people that are ready to go. When they come to the Texas Media program, they're going to stand out. Hi, Eric Emshoff, graduated 2001 from the Texas Media program and work at Turner Sports in Chicago, working in media sales and sponsorship.
I'm Chris McGee, graduated in 2004, now work for Bank of America client side and manage all of their consumer digital media. I came from the media sequence with Lisa Tobias, kind of found my way into advertising because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I started as an art major at UT, realized very quickly that 8 a.m. classes of drawing nude people was not my thing, and quickly transitioned into advertising. My dad has a degree in advertising from the University of Texas. He is now a computer programmer, so he got the same degree as me, went a completely different direction. I joined the advertising program and really liked media.
I started in a different major too, vastly different. More of a math guy like Chris. I was an engineer, and as much as you might be good at math, sometimes you need group work and relationships and communication. So I took a bunch of electives my junior year, took 318J, and while it was really difficult, I loved the challenge, I loved the group work. I think it taught me a lot about punctuality and all of that, with the way you got to turn things in by like 9 a.m. on the dot. Did that and learned about media. Met Lisa as I started to get more and more interested in coming into advertising, and kind of told my story, and thankfully through Lisa, Jeff Richards, John Murphy, my GPA wasn't where it should have been. They let me in at a certain point, and I definitely found that for me, being creative was using media and numbers to like back up a story or an assumption. So went from there straight out of college to Chicago and worked at Starcom with Lisa's urging and backing. As great as GSD&M and all the agencies in Texas are, I just fell in love with Chicago. Still there, and now work at Turner Sports in media and sponsorship sales.
And I actually went straight to GSD&M after college. I interned there my junior and senior year and ended up working full-time January of my senior year, which I don't recommend to anyone. And then after a couple of years at GSD&M, moved over to Coremetrics, which is now owned by IBM, to do web analytics. From there, worked for a small creative shop in account service called Springbox. Happened to find my way to Bank of America. As an intern, my boss at GSD&M started the digital media group at Bank of America. I have now been there for 11 years, and he left like 8 years ago.
And the crazy thing about Texas Media, Starcom won the Bank of America business, and in my role, I was a sports media buyer. I got to meet Chris, small world, in Charlotte at a sports summit that we hosted in Charlotte for all of the bank media marketing team. 7, 8 years later? I don't know, it's been like 4 or 5 years now.
It's been a while.
And now work together. I consider us friends.
There's my husband.
So we work together. It's great, and it's just a testament to, I think, the group and the family. Texas Media.
It's always nice to hear. Oh, you went to UT. Oh, do you know Lisa Tobias? Oh, you did this, and did you do a project? And the project work in the advertising class helped prepare me for the real world. I mean, there's very little you do that is not interacting with someone else. Starting out, you're an intern or an assistant media planner if you go into media, but you need to work really closely with your media partners, your program managers, your creative partners. It's not just about media.
I'm very thankful that when I started day one at Starcom in 2001, I had the background because I was a knucklehead. Now with Texas people in Chicago at an agency or working with us at Turner, people come in really prepared, and we're in Big Ten country up in Chicago, and yet Texas is far and away known as a school that's going to have people that are ready to go. Like you say, you throw them into the fire. Day one, you're working on a big brand that spends hundreds of millions of dollars. At the same time, they can actually contribute. Format a PowerPoint, they can speak the language of TRPs and click-through rates and all of that. So it's pretty cool. It's definitely like a pride point when we bring an intern up, or hopefully a full-time hire, and everyone's like, oh, Texas Media. And they went to Illinois or Michigan, great schools, but they know when they come to the Texas Media program, they're going to stand out. To me, the great thing about media is if you're someone like Chris or I have described with a tactical or analytical background, what's awesome is that you can take an assumption you might have always had, whether it's like your focus group of one or your friends or family, and you can back it up with research and numbers, which to me is a really great thing versus just throwing something at the wall and hope it sticks. So I think it was a great decision for me to come into media because it took the skills that I had innate and then allowed me to, become a quote expert in media whether that was a strategy or like tactical decision at an agency.
To come to advertising, while yes, my focus is on media, I have the opportunity to be creative in the plans we put together, in how we tell a story about how the plan did. We also work very closely with creative partners on the actual creative development and where we're driving people in that customer experience. If you're kind of on the fence with media and creative, it's a nice, I can't write copy, but I can be part of that experience. I mean, my post-grad experience is get your foot in the door, be it an internship, a friend. I knew someone at GSC&M and she was able to help me. From there on out, like every single job I've gotten has been based on a relationship that I created in that first job. So just always think about, how am I portraying myself? Am I doing the right work? Don't ever shut a door because you never know when you're going to need it to open up again. Yeah, I mean, it's just all about relationships.
Relationship industry. So what I would say at Texas, you have the best resources I've seen from the advertising media department. So take advantage of that. Whether it's LinkedIn, someone that guest lectured, come in, make sure you add them as a connection. You know, Lisa knows all of us pretty well. And between the thousands of grads she's had over the years, she's got a pretty good idea of where most people are in vastly different careers and responsibilities, so can always take advantage of the pride that Texas alum in the Texas Media Program alum have and arrange a coffee or a FaceTime conversation over the phone to talk about what a day in the life is, and hopefully you have the chance to get up there and shadow at some point. Yeah, I think just a coffee and a conversation, and if you find from that talk that it doesn't seem like the right fit for you, maybe they have a recommendation that's elsewhere.
Thanks for watching. Follow us at Texas Media and Analytics.
Good luck, everybody. Happy to help in any way we can.
Just hook 'em.
Hook 'em.
Yay! But again, can you see the different generations and the different roles of where you guys want to say? You can do anything you guys want to do.